Hey everybody, just wanted to finally record a video. Everyone has been asking me about my new mower, and this is it. It's a Fastrak. It's a Hustler Fastrak with a 60-inch deck, and you can see it's got fully surrounded anti-scalp wheels. They're on the front. They're not on the back because they're so close to the rear wheel. The handles automatically engage the parking brake when they're out wide like this, so that's really nice. It's got a covered belt on both sides. The only part that's not covered is a small little bit in the middle. You might be able to see it there. Otherwise, it's pretty shielded. This here blocks it from the front, which is really nice. Really makes it so you don't get things snagged up. Right on the unit, it's got the belt diagram, so you don't have to go search through the menu or the manuals or anything like that. Really large discharge. Most people will drive with it open just so you don't get clumping, but this mower is so good that it doesn't even clump even when you cut tall grass. It discharges everything really nice. It's got a nice Kawasaki engine, starts up really quick, and it runs nice and quiet. Got the rollover bar, which right now I have down because, as you can see, I've got some trees around my yard that would end up hitting it, so it's easier to not have that up right now. It's got a little hitch on the back, which is nice for those of you that need to tow something. You can tow a little trailer, or what I like to call a hopper, basically to carry stuff around the yard, whatever, a utility cart. It's got a nice large gas cap. The only thing I would change about this would be maybe to move this a little bit, because trying to pour gas into this, sometimes you end up hitting the handle. So what I'll do is I'll move this side in so I can get it at this angle a little easier. Nice padded seat. It's got a seat belt too, in case you have little ones. I've seen videos where there's 6-year-olds driving these things, so if you got a lot of land and your kids can't ride the regular riding mower, get them one of these, and they have no excuse. They can drive this. Changing the height is very simple. This here will actually keep it so it's completely lifted up off of everything. Then you have spots here which correspond to these. You press this little foot lever, and then you put these, put this in the height you want. So very easy to do. Now, it's a solid construction frame, so one of the things that you definitely have to do is lower the tire pressure in these from what they come at the dealership. The dealership has them pumped up pretty full. It's best to have them between 8 and 10 pounds of pressure. Otherwise, you will get bounced all over the place using these. Because you also see that the seat is connected directly to the frame. They do make an accessory. It's a third-party accessory for your seat, which will put some spring in it, but it's $140. Haven't invested in that, haven't found the need, because once I lowered the pressure, this thing rides really nice. On the unit here, you see you've got the key, you've got a fuel gauge. In the center here is also your hours meter. So when you turn that on, it'll start up, show your hours. Your throttle. One thing that I see a lot of people do that you shouldn't do is they fire up the thing, crank it all the way up and start mowing, and then when they're done they just shut the PTO off without slowing down the motor. What Hustler's done is they put this little gauge here to tell you that when you want to start the PTO, you should crank it up to about here, about midway throttle, and then kick that up. And before you turn it off, you should slow it down and then turn the PTO off when it's down here. They said it protects the clutch. I don't know. If it does, great. I'll do what I can to protect it. But this is probably the best mower I've ever owned. Yes, it's pricey, but it is worth the quality of cut. So right now you can see my yard needs cut. It's looking pretty rough. See, my neighbor's got somebody cutting his yard right now, but my yard needs it, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and when I get done I'll record a little bit and show you what it looks like afterwards.